Hi there! As you can probably tell, my last video where I talk about my second Hinge date was suddenly cut off. It does not take a genius to figure this out, but in case you were confused or had some doubts, this is officially part 2 of that video. After a while my camera just suddenly blacked out or my feed went haywire. I have no idea. And quite frankly, I'm very pissed, I'm very angry, I'm very frustrated. And if I'm gonna attack Hinge, I might as well call out the other culprits who are responsible for wasting my time and frustrating me and causing me intense emotional distress. So here it goes. In front of me, I have the Apple iPhone recording me. I also have the Pelican phone case. It's very thick and sturdy and let's just say very overly protective. Also, I have the Sensign tripod and ring light that comes with a clicker that allows me to kind of turn on the camera and turn it off just from here. And I might have just had a mind of its own and just activate it on its own and just decided to turn off without my consent, which is really, really rude. And I feel very violated, to be quite honest with you. I also have the Charter Wi-Fi signal. Charter is our Wi-Fi, and it's not surprising that it would just black out potentially. I think it certainly did for sure in this case. I mean, it's very consistently inconsistent. It turns off whenever it wants to, and clearly it did to me at the wrong time. And I hate them for that. So anyways, that's that. I could just, slap on a lawsuit, very easy win. I mean, yeah, just to humiliate them, just to cause them a lot of problems and just for my own pleasure too. And because my time is so valuable and I self-respect myself accurately and correctly, I would say my time is worth around $200,000 to $300,000 a minute. And so I figured a very easy 8-figure settlement from this. And I would need at least $60 million to not go to court with this and not humiliate them in court. And so I figured if I'm being graceful, I'll offer that. If not, let's just go all the way and just ruin them and just have fun with it. And I'll very much enjoy that. But anyways, enough of my grievances. I'm not here for that, though it is fun to complain. It is fun to kind of just express my frustration. It's very cathartic that way. So I'm not against complaining, but this was about the date. So I want to kind of pivot away from this and talk about the date, okay? So the date. When I look at the footage, I think I was cut off at the moment we were talking about scheduling, right? So this is what happened. My future date, that East Asian girl, 21-year-old that I think is super, super attractive, let's just put it that way. She told me she's very much free and open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So every weekday except for the mornings, because she said that she can't wake up early in the mornings for some reason, right? And that her weekends are booked. So I'm just thinking, whoa, that's a little strange. Maybe a yellow flag there. I mean, I was gonna say red flag, but she's so hot that you have to overlook that, right? She's worth kind of just pushing forward with, right? So she's booked on the weekends, but weekdays she's very open. And again, she is 21, so you would think that at that age, she's either going to school or working. And that would be ideal, I would think, because I'm not working either. And I figure that if she's not making income, I'm not making income, and we go all the way with this on this track, I guess our kids will grow up in poverty. They will eat from the garbage, leftover foods, wear hand-me-downs from just other people that I don't even know who to ask. I'd be just too embarrassing to ask, right? And they would just have sticks and rocks for toys, and which is fine. I mean, I guess we could just bring back child labor. I mean, we did that back in 1900s. Maybe we have to do that to them. They just have to work early, really, really early, make money for the family because we have no other choice. So that is my vision. I guess things won't change, but which is all good. But then again, maybe I'm being presumptuous here. Maybe she does work, and I'm just prejudging her incorrectly. Maybe she has a graveyard shift. Maybe she works as a gas station attendant, or maybe even a stripper, which would be fine. I mean, I very much love strippers. I mean, they are, from my history at least, very emotionally supportive. They say the right things. They kind of listen to you, and they make you feel good when you're feeling down. And so that's why we go, right, as men. Surely we don't go for the sexual needs. I mean, go there for that. So I just figured they're like therapists and just very sexy. And so if this girl is a stripper, I'm all for it. It's all good. I'll go to her shows. I'll show up very excitedly and just be supportive, right? So yeah, that's that. A little tangent there. But as for the date, I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I mean, I was thinking, I don't know quite how to kind of bring this up, without saving face, but I figured maybe a beach day would be the most ideal. Just go to the beach, right? So I think if that were to work out nicely, then it would mean that we go to the beach together. We kind of, walk the shores for a couple hours. And of course, I would always be 2 steps behind her, right? Just to get a better view of her. I did mention that she has a hot ass bikini body. And so I want to get a better view. And for some reason, when it comes to that, I just turn on my focus and I'd be just very analytical and just kind of study carefully and just create a lot of mental snapshots. And so I want the opportunity right away. And, by the end of it, after a long walk together where I kind of just evaluate her, emotionally, physically, and comprehensively all together, we would end it, by holding hands and looking at the sunset together, the orange glowing sunset. And we just stare into each other's eyes very deeply and start giggling. That'd be the most ideal. And so I figured if that goes that way, absolutely, of course, I will update you guys on that and let you guys know. And if it goes even better, I'll let you guys know it too. I mean, after all, I am human and we live in a society where if things go well, we talk it up, we show it off and post it all over the place. And so you will know, okay? So don't worry about that. But in the small chance that it doesn't, I ask as a favor, just, because I've been ghosted before, I will then just not talk about it. I mean, if nothing happens, even though I'm really excited about this, I just won't talk about it. I just won't bring it up ever again. And I ask you to protect my pride and dignity, please just don't bring it up. I mean, it's very simple, right? So I know you'd be curious. I know you could still think about it, but just as a favor to me, just don't ask about it. So hopefully it goes well. I feel optimistic about this. I mean, then again, I just do. I'm just an optimist by nature. And I want to show her off to you. So I'm trying to close the deal right now. I got to get back to her pretty soon. I got to text her. I'm still thinking about what to say. I got to, got another hour. I'm going to wait another hour because technically speaking, I have already double texted her and no reply. So I'll have to triple text her in about an hour or so. I think that's a good time frame. I'm going to wait, 3 hours between my second and third text, right? And I still have to figure it out. And I'm going to have to think about it too. Think about a good messaging that's very witty, very charming, hopefully. But again, nothing, try too hard and don't sound desperate, even though I really am. But I want to come off as not desperate. It's playing a little cool intentionally. I think hopefully she's falling for it, and I'm not playing in 3 games. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. I hope to update you a little later and have a wonderful day. Thanks for talking to me. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.